Are you ready?
I am W, and this is my world. Today is false tales. It's not a tale that's fake, but it sounds real. So today I got a special one today. A long time ago, before Samuel Gray, check out his thing, I'm leaving it in the description. Before Samuel Gray became one of my daydreamers, he gave me an idea for a false tale. Now I didn't forget about it. I've been working on it and kind of molding it around. And he said it would be interesting to tell a tale that has some truth in it. So I'm like, what can I tell that has some truth in it? So I'm about to tell a tale that has some truth and some false in it, and y'all can decide which one is which. So today I'm about to tell a tale of how I died twice in my basement. I was about, I was about 9 years old. I was playing N64. My mom was gone and my sister was in the house. She was upstairs. Now, my mom told me my brother to take the trash out before she left. Now, we didn't listen. We upstairs playing N64, playing WCW, NWO Revenge. I think it was No Mercy on N64, if y'all familiar with that game. So we playing the game, and it was going around 8 o'clock. My mom was like, MW and Devon Jones, come downstairs right now. So, I'm running downstairs. And I get downstairs, and she was like, I told y'all to take this trash out. Now, in our old house, because we lived in the hood, instead of taking the trash out at night, we will put the trash down the basement. We have a trash can that, you pressing down and it seals so it won't stink. And the next day, we'll take it out, go upstairs, go out the back door, and then go take it out in this proper trash area. We then did this 2 days in a row, so now it has to get taken out now. So we was going to pull the trash up, put it outside the door, go upstairs and get our sister to watch us take the trash out, because that alleyway was way too dark. So we went downstairs in the basement. We always peek first in the basement. We always do one of these. And then just kind of slide down the rail all the way down, because I have arachnophobia and I hate spiders. So I didn't want to deal with any spiders. If I would have seen any, I would have been right back upstairs. So I looked down, I didn't see no spiders. So when I opened the top, now before I finish that part, we were having a fly problem from here and there for some unknown reason. Every now and then flies just show up out of nowhere. And we stopped seeing them for a while. So let me get back to it. So when I popped the top open, maggots spilled all out the trash can. It was like a river of maggots coming down. Quickly scared, I backed up and back on the step. And when I noticed it was maggots, I wasn't scared. But I'm like, what we gonna do? This is a lot of maggots coming out this trash can. Now there was a drain near the trash can. Only thing we had to do was take a broom. We called our mom. I'm like, Mom, what we gonna do? She said, well, take a broom, sweep it down the drain. My brother had the bright idea to get the water hose, bring it downstairs, and then spray the maggots, plus the basement walls, plus the basement carpet floor, and plus the basement concrete floor on the other side. He's spraying like he's in Rambo. And he's and it's getting everywhere. He even soaked me. So now I'm soaked from head to toe. The maggots on the ground are swimming. So fun fact, y'all, just in case y'all want to try and drown some maggots, they can swim. So now I'm like, what we gonna do now? We didn't tell Mom this. So we started sweeping the maggots into the drain, and that part is working, surprisingly. And now we got a new problem. What we gonna do with all this water? So my brother had the bright idea again. Now at this age, I looked up at my big brother. We fought a lot, but when he said something, I just kind of went and did it because he's my big brother. He's supposed to be smarter than me. That's a lie. So he grabs a fan from upstairs and he puts it downstairs. Now the floor is about this height off the ground from all the water he's been soaking through. So he puts the fan on top of the water and plugs it into the outlet. Don't jump to conclusions. That didn't shock him. So we're trying to dry the river of water up with a single fan while sweeping the rest of the water into the drain. This is not working at all. Mom's gonna come home about 30 minutes. So my brother thought about the shop vac that he's seen a long time ago that was sucking up the water. We didn't have a shop vac. We had a vacuum. A bag vacuum. So he's like, we vacuum the water up. We can dump the water outside and repeat the process. And I was like, sure, I'll do that. So he goes downstairs, get the vacuum, put the vacuum on top of the water and plugs it up. When I turned the vacuum on, the lights went, it was like, joo, 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 joo. Let me show you how it went. 3 seconds. Let me show you how it went. The whole house did that. So, the bag was just surging with electricity. I seen blue sparks coming out the bag. And Mom, my brother, come down the stairs and he bumped me and I touched the bag. Now, I don't remember much after this, so I'm only going to go on what he told me. He was like, I was pretty much going like this, and looking up at the sky. Now, what I was experiencing was, I felt like I died. My heart stopped. I'm shaking. So I went into another consciousness. And there, you know, I seen Jesus, Buddha, and the black Michael Jackson. Because I'm just going to assume, at this time, Michael Jackson was alive when I was around. But he wasn't the Michael Jackson that we knew. So I'm assuming the Michael Jackson that we knew died as a young black Michael Jackson, you know. Woo, 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 woo. No. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. I can't sing, but that's the Michael Jackson I remember. So, I'm up there with Jesus, Buddha, and Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, baby Michael Jackson is drinking out his sippy cup. Buddha is smoking his cigarette. And Jesus is on marijuana weed. I mean, he is puffing up a storm. See, that's not the clouds y'all been seeing. That's just Jesus getting high off of life. So I'm up there. I walked up. You know, I dab baby Michael Jackson up. I look at Buddha. You know, I get one of these. And then I get to Jesus. I'm like, so about that slavery. He's like, chill, man, chill. It is all right. I said, Jesus, what's going on? And Jesus is like, man, you experienced an out of body, dude. You are like out of this world. I said, so I'm dead? In a sense. I don't know what a sense means. Only thing I know is I'm sensing that my heart is stopping. Michael Jackson trying to make me feel better about doing the ABC song. ABC. I'm like, shut up. I'm not dying today. I would not die today. Chill, man, chill. What's going on is your body's going to a time freeze. I said, time freeze. I'm not familiar. He said, you play 007? Yeah, you're in invisible mode. Gotcha. So, I said, how long is this invisible mode is going to last? Because I'm not no scientist or nothing, but if you're out your body for a certain amount of time, it's pronounced dead. He said, about a good 5 minutes, but let me talk to you real quick. What the hell were you doing? I said, I was trying to vacuum water and save myself from an ass whooping. Good answer. So he's telling me the secret of life. I forgot the secret of life, so don't judge me. I was too busy panicking of the up-and-coming title match I'm about to have with my mama. It's starring my ass and her belt. So I get back into my body, and I look at the bottom of my feet, and it's a hole where electricity is shot out at. I'm shaking, I'm crying, I'm scared. First reaction was to grab the blue thing on the bag filled with electricity again. And I'm looking at Jesus in the eye, and he said, dude. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry, I panicked. I'm only a kid. And Michael Jackson started singing, boom, 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 I'm like, shut the fuck up. He said, hey, you're 9 years old. I said, I'm sorry. Shut the heck up. That's better. So Buddha's like, look, man, all you gotta do is just relax and go back in your body and slap me right back into my body. And I came back and I backed away from the vacuum like I was being arrested by the cops. I'm like, I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say will be used to me in a court of law. And I hear doom, 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 doom. And I don't know if that was me taking a shit in my underwear or that was me, my heart sinking to my stomach. Either way, I knew this was not going to end well. So my brother's crying his ass off. I'm crying. I go upstairs and the first thing I seen was a foot. I'm just playing. She didn't kick me. I seen a hand. She slapped me. And she was like, what were you doing? I said, I don't know. And she was trying to go downstairs and I was trying to guard her like I was a defensive lineman. No, she juked me and she shaking me like she was an NFL street. Went downstairs and I just closed my eyes and I just braced for impact. I wanted a nuke to drop down on me at this moment in time because I feel like if that didn't kill me, my mother was. And she didn't say nothing. That scared me more. I was like, oh my gosh. She came upstairs like she was Jason, silently just. And looked at me. And like, she looked like a girl from The Ring. Because she had her wig on back then, so her hair was covering her eyes. And no, she looked like Triple H. Before he get ready to spray on the crowd. I am the king. And that's the way she looked to me. And she said, what happened? So I explained to her the story about me being electrocuted and stuff and how my heart stopped twice. And she said, if that didn't kill you, I was. And she hugged me because she was crying because she was worried about her baby boy dying in the basement. I mean, I wasn't shot by gun violence or killed by officers, but this is like second to none the worst thing that can happen to a kid. His own death with no explanation. So my story to you is, if you pass out, tell Jesus that, you know, I'm sorry for interrupting his high. Tell Buddha that if he hit me in the back one more time and send me to my body like that again, he about to catch these hands. And tell Michael Jackson to stop singing ABC. We know the song. We know the song. I am W. This is my world. And I'm out.